And yes, you're very welcome to programme 143 from LTV2 Millstreet. And yes, my Specsavers glasses are back on.
We're surprised.
Hey, yeah.
We're surprised we haven't met all this week.
That's right.
He was rubbing shoulders with the elite during the week.
It was such an honour, my goodness, and I just want to say thanks a million to so many people, my goodness. It was great to be a representative.
We better explain
the
to the
final.
viewers.
We better tell everyone. We'll tell you all where he was.
Sean Redley was
one
of 30 people picked from all over the country. Isn't that right?
Ireland involved celebrating Ireland's volunteers. And this is what Sean got as a memento of that. And he was up in Dublin for the final and he was rubbing shoulders with the elite. We're amazed.
Well, now actually...
He's here tonight at great expense.
Sean Redley, did you get to meet the President?
Well, I must say...
Come on, tell us.
To meet the President for a long time.
We'll have to shut up now and let you tell us your story.
The President of Ireland, Mary McAleese, presented each of the 30 recipients with this beautiful framed certificate. It was, I must say, it was a moment of tremendous joy, but I certainly felt I was there representing many other people there, and it was to mix with the 29 others, and the variety of volunteerism that was in evidence was just something so special. On the week that I'll be editing in a few weeks' time, I will hope to share lots of different memories of that special occasion itself. We'll be telling you about the very special menu that we got on. Yes, there was an absolutely beautiful
a lovely
dinner,
meal, a banquet, was it?
Beautiful dinner. We are also going to tell you about we all got a pair of glasses. Absolutely. And at this particular point, if you had a +2 focal lens, then you were fine. But if it wasn't +2, there might have been inappropriate.
You couldn't see it all.
And you're getting a lot of emails and cards and...
Well, it was astounding. This is a beautiful one there now from Mike. Sheehan and Sheila. Mike and Sheila produced a beautiful card there, and thanks a million. It's one of many that came in. But what surprised me hugely, yes, Eileen?
Lots of people sent you emails in support of Sean. And how many were there all together?
There was 85.
85 in all. And he got a booklet. So everybody who sent in an email, it's all here in the book. So your good works are recorded.
It was on the website, and I met one little boy, and he told me that he was reading Eilidh Buckley's contribution to this, and he said, Mr. Redley, he said, Eilidh Buckley really wrote your life story.
No.
So it was really quite fascinating. I just didn't imagine people even knew about this particular. So we'll have so much more to share, and if you check millstreet.ie, we have lots of different photographs up there at the moment, just to remember the occasion. And of course, it was so special to be in the presence of Christine Buckley, the overall winner, because Christine, my goodness, she gave such a moving and wonderful speech on the occasion itself. And the President, President Mary McAleese, gave an amazing response to the overall evening itself. It was absolutely astounding. The President's speech is in fact can be seen on the Millstreet website. Not only that, but we have do you remember we spoke about the famous young Sean Kavanagh, a 10-year-old boy who cycled with his father in tandem and over 170 miles, and in need of cystic fibrosis, and Sean himself has cystic fibrosis, and we have a beautiful little interview with Sean that we'll share in a few weeks' time itself. There was so much more, but a very special word of thanks to Kathy and Mike O'Connor, who accompanied me on the very special time in Dublin itself. But more about that.
And of course, Mike and Kathy were going on to Galway after that.
They were
because their son was graduating at UCG. Daniel, yeah.
So that was absolutely tremendous altogether. And you know, Sean, believe it or not, you'll have a chance this week to sample that beautiful pear and almond tart.
Oh, very good.
Do you realise that there's an invitation to all our customers, and in fact to everyone, that Nibbles has turned to gold, and Nibbles Food Emporium here in West End Millstreet is celebrating a gold medal in the category Puddings and Desserts in the 2009 Blas na HÉireann National Irish Foods Awards, and with a golden evening of celebration. So they're asking you all to join us on Saturday the 14th of That's this coming
That's
Saturday.
this Saturday.
That's
You
this
won't believe
Saturday.
this, Sean Redley. I might even get a job there.
My goodness.
Mary puts me cooking later in the programme.
There you
just
go.
she.
Wow. And maybe will you have
Will
some
there be
apple
free?
tart?
Will there be free samples?
So there could
there
be Sean's apple tart and the award-winning. Well, maybe the award-winning.
I'll link
Sean's.
up with Nibbles.
You're going to make an apple tart, are you,
But that's
for
going.
me?
That's going to
Later,
take place in Nibbles on the 14th of November at 8:30. And so after night mass, the 7:30 mass, as you're coming down West End,
down to Nibbles.
hop in there and we'll be able to sample some of the pear and almond tart. Everyone is welcome. And to facilitate this famous celebration, the Nibbles Food Emporium will close at 2 p.m. on Saturday, so that everyone can be ready for the night itself.
To stock up.
A major
Stock
night,
for us
a
for the
golden night itself.
So
do
now-
you realise there was over 5,500 people at the self-build exhibition on
right.
Sunday, and Sean was present with
I
his
was down
camera.
there. Well, I left the camera at home.
Oh,
I
my
think
God.
you did.
Well, I
I
took
was
the mini
disappointed in
camera,
you.
the one
I
that
was disappointed in
Mike
you.
Sheehan was actually using last week. I took it down, but we'll have.
But it was the first time we had to queue our way around the back of Green Glens.
It was amazing.
It was
fierce
to see a
crowd.
queue like that.
5,500, and Clive Corey, the organiser, and his son Brian, they just said, for the first time in 6 years, believe it or not, all our studio here, it was the highest number they ever had
Aye.
in recessionary times. The highest number
Probably
ever.
the recession brought them.
Indeed. So over the 3-day period, there was well over 10,000 people attended. So it was a self-build.
Great stuff.
Absolutely.
I suppose after all that news from Sean Redley, have you news for us this week?
I have, but I want to say hello to somebody. Hang on
very
a
good.
minute now. I want to say hello to Mr. Jack Halloran from Drumthariff. And he tells me that he enjoys LTV2, so keep on watching. There's some others as well that I want to say hello to tonight, but I haven't time tonight. I'll do it next week. All right?
And finally, we all have very special
And then I'll
memories.
have news for you.
We all have very special memories of the late Marion McCarthy, Marion
Oh,
O'Callaghan,
yeah, Marion.
and the Square. Well, tonight we're going to meet Marion's first cousin, Louis McCarthy, from Boherbue, because we have a really special interview with Louis and Father Jim Kennelly. That comes later.
Come
Mary
here.
spoke about this last week, so. But I presume now, Eileen, you
You'll
have
have
a
to stand
lot
back now, lads, and
Over.
give the
It's time
tape
for
to
time.
me and let me tell them all the news.